Broadcasting live, KSLA News 12 starts now with breaking news.
A dangerous night in Shreveport. Breaking now, a woman shot in the back just hours ago. We're live on scene in minutes. And bullets burned through windshields and car doors in a separate shooting overnight. Now police hunt for the gunman. But first, we prepare for a sloppy drive-in this morning as you're going to be contending with the rain out there on the roadways. This is a live look at our radar this morning. You can see a lot of the heavier rainfall heading to our north and east, southwest Arkansas, East Texas, really feeling the brunt of this rainfall at this hour. First Alert meteorologist James Parrish is tracking it all out for us in the First Alert Weather Center. Good morning, James.
Well, thanks, Marie. Yes, I do expect the most widespread and the heaviest rain has actually moved east of Texarkana. And for the most part, Shreveport-Bossier is going to remain dry for the rest of the morning hours. However, we do have one more downpour that's right over Cross Lake that is approaching downtown Shreveport as well as North Bossier. This is going to stay just to the south of Blanchard. It's going to impact the I-220 corridor, but will likely stay just north of I-20. So if you're planning on heading towards I-220, probably going to want to wait until 6:15 or 6:30. This downpour should be well east of Shreveport-Bossier by then. However, those roadways are still going to be wet. It looks like it's going to impact downtown Shreveport around 6:06, Warner Park around 6:07, North Bossier just before 6:15, and Eastwood just after 6:30 this morning. More widespread rain extends from Magnolia down to Emerson through Haynesville, just north of Homer, just off to the northeast of Cotton Valley, just east of Spring Hill. This widespread rain will likely be out of the Arklatex by 7 o'clock this morning. So if you're waiting for the rain to stop across portions of Columbia as well as Webster and Claiborne Parish, probably going to want to wait to leave home until after 7 o'clock this morning. Also picking up on some very heavy rainfall from Hope, Arkansas through Prescott, Arkansas, right across the I-30 corridor. This is probably the heaviest rain that we have in the Arklatex right now. This is well east of Texarkana. However, it is making it for a sloppy commute across the I-30 corridor first thing this morning. We still do have a front that's in the area, which is why we have a wide variety in temperatures. We're still in the low to middle 40s north of I-30. 47 degrees in Texarkana, while it's 60 degrees in Shreveport, 63 in Natchitoches. So depending on where you are first thing this morning is going to depend on how heavy of a jacket you are going to need. Wet roadways and maybe some rain as well as some areas of fog could slow you down first thing this morning. Temperatures for the most part will be in the upper 50s to near 60 degrees. We'll talk about the potential for more thunderstorms coming up later this afternoon on Feature Track in just a few minutes.
Your time right now is 6:02. You're taking a live look at I-30 at Texarkana. You're going to have a wet and sloppy commute as you head out the door this morning to work or to school due to that rain falling across the area. Make sure you give yourself plenty of extra time to reach your destination today. Make sure you're driving slowly and you drive safe.
Well, back to breaking news in Shreveport this morning. A woman shot just 2 hours ago near a popular shopping area. Miranda Whittington is live at the scene for us this morning. Miranda, what's the latest word from police?
Good morning, Marie. Well, right now, that woman is still at the hospital right now with non-life-threatening injuries. So this is what happened. According to police, just before 4:15, that driver, the female driver, she was in a car with 3 other passengers, and when they were further down at that light, just leaving the Waffle House on Financial Plaza, when they were at that light, that's when somebody pulled up and began shooting at them. Now, they ended up driving down here. Their car spun out, and it's over here in front of this Taco Bell on Pines Road. Now, that driver, everyone got out and called 911. That driver again was shot in the lower back. She was taken to Oxnard LSU with non-life-threatening injuries. The 3 other passengers in the car were okay. One of them was treated for an arm injury on the scene, but nobody was actually shot. Now, they have been taken to the police station for questioning. Right now, police do not have a description of the car or of the suspect in this shooting, but they're working to gather the latest details and get all of that taken care of. If you're coming down Pines Road, right now the traffic is still moving pretty smoothly. A tow truck is going to be coming to get that car soon, and I'll be working to find out, get an update on the female driver to see if her status has changed. Any new information that we get about this shooting, we'll continue to keep you updated on air and on our KSLA News 12 app. Live in Shreveport, I'm Miranda Whittington, KSLA News 12.
All right, thank you, Miranda. Now, here's a closer look at where this shooting actually took place. Now, this is where the victim and her passengers were leaving the Waffle House here. This is marked number 1. They went down Financial Plaza here. This is the intersection with Financial Plaza and Pines Road. Miranda was referencing them stopping at the stoplight when that shooting happened. That is where it happened. I'll zoom out here in a little ways down Pines Road, marked number 2. That is where that Taco Bell is. That is where the victim and her passengers contacted 911, and that is where police found that car. Again, as Miranda mentioned, we will continue to follow this story and alert you with the latest details both on air and on our News 12 app as soon as new information is released.
We continue to follow the latest developments on another shooting that happened late last night on the 9200 block of Dean Road next to Burt Coons Industrial Loop. Let's show you the distance, though, between where Miranda is right now near Pines Road and West 70th Street and this shooting on the 9200 block of Dean Road. It's about 4.2 miles or an 8-mile drive between the two shootings. Now, we have pretty incredible video here into the First Alert Center showing the extent of the shooting on Dean Road. Hey, guys, let's show that video just to give people an idea as to what people were looking at last night. We know a lot of the scene right there. This car is riddled with bullets. You can see right there the windshield totally riddled with bullets right there. You can just see a number of bullet holes right there. So right now what we're learning is that a man, or the driver of this car, was shot in the arm. The suspect was following him in another car. The victim went to a local apartment complex to get away from the suspect of the shooter. He was taken to the hospital. He was shot in the arm with non-life-threatening injuries. Now, right now, they don't have an identity for the suspect, but as we learn more developments about this other shooting, we'll continue to follow them for you right here in the First Alert Center.
Across the river in Bossier now, we hope to learn the identity of a suspect shot and killed in an alleged home invasion. It happened on June Lane early Sunday morning. Police tell us the homeowner shot a man as he tried to break into his home. The alleged suspect died at the hospital. He was shot in the chest. Well, parents, listen up. Your kids are going back to school today. Several school districts now back in session. Take a look at your TV screen. Students return to all 5 of these school districts, most of them in East Texas and Southwest Arkansas, after closures last week from the flu and other illnesses. School officials took the days off to sanitize the schools from floor to ceiling. Students report at normal times today. Well, new right now, the governor wants to improve your water. Louisiana Governor John Bel Edwards assembled a team to look into water quality. The new committee serves as a guide to local governments. By using available funds, they'll help repair old pipes and pumps. Now, water is an important topic. Just a few weeks ago, a report from the Bossier City Water System claimed there's no more traces of brain-eating amoeba in the water. The Louisiana Department of Health cleared the water system from any amoeba DNA. A chlorine burn first went into effect when the amoeba was detected months ago. The city plans to reduce chlorine levels immediately. Well, you can support our local military spouses. Get spruced up. Straight ahead, the unveiling of Cinderella's Closet at Barksdale Air Force Base. And in case you missed it, we're highlighting the Grammy Awards from last night. We'll have a look at winners from Louisiana and East Texas straight ahead.
A heavy downpour is pushing through Shreveport Bossier right now. Will impact I-220. We'll talk about when it's going to move east of the city coming up in your forecast.